Hello, I'm Uban Rascaban, and welcome back to Jade Empire, where we speak to mysterious Scale Lady. So, last time we learnt we are the last of our kind, the howling lands of the Temple of Dirge has been completely destroyed 20 years ago, and that now we must be on our quest to save the world in order to let the dead go back down to the underworld. So we've became Sharon. We're leading. I think it's Sharon. We're going to be the boatman guiding everyone to death. So, what shall we ask her? Who are you? Is the simple question.
I do not have the strength to answer. I am cut open, and the way to the underworld is shut. Spirits are lost with no shepherd, no guardians. You must restore us. The amulet is a focus. It will guide you. But when you know both sides of the Veil of Death, ability alone will save you. I have a moment of power, a window to grant knowledge of a primal energy. You must choose between ice and fire, and I will grant the skill to bring them to your hands.
So, first of all, I want to ask, if I choose flame, will I no longer be able to use the ice?
I have energy enough only to instill knowledge of one, not both. Knowledge of the other may come in time, but not today.
Alright. So, if I choose flame, I will be like Gal, because Gal tried to use a fireball to hit me earlier. But if I choose ice... Well, considering my original homeland during that cutscene earlier in the last episode, there was quite a lot of snow and a bit of a blizzard, ice would be quite fitting. So yeah, I am going to choose ice.
Emotions burn, but the spirit can also turn cold and strike with grim resolve. Command this, and you chill the hearts of your enemies. Yours is the power of Ice Shard.
Is this the kind of style Master Lee cautioned Gao against using?
There is no inherent villainy in any martial action, only in the hearts of those who wield them. If you rely too much on simple force, then you cannot act without it. I can do no more. I must fade. Pity those spirits that have grown twisted. You will come to know their pain when life leaves you. Pity the world if you fail, Spirit Monk, for you are the last.
So have I been told. So if we fail, the world dies. Oh dear. This must be the way out. The iced shard ability. We are fairly weak at the moment. The Nature of the Spirit, Volume 1. Pause if you want to read this. More experience. Heal ourselves. Let's raid the boxes. Flawed Scholar Gem and Structured Body. Interesting. Bones. More gold. Someone died previously, you know. The Iron Palm, the Anvil. Pause if you want to read. So, from the looks of things, there's 3 of these scrolls which will grant you inherent power. This sounds quite useful. There's this one more scroll here. The Jade Empire Bestiary. To kill a spirit. A wise monk once asked, how can you kill a thing that is already dead? You can't. Right. Pause if you want to continue reading. And before we go out and face whatever is outside, level up time! click here, and I think what we're going to do is we're not going to focus on increasing our mind, which does mean that we are going to not increase our intuition, but we are going to increase our intimidation. We're going to intimidate people into doing our bidding, but we're going to be a nice guy. How awkward does that sound? Alright. 5 stars points to upgrading your stars. Though, as you can see, this is another school for the Ice Shards. This will be a magical one, I think. We can level this one up. Lower the chi cost. That will be useful. Damage increase. Duration increase. Can I initiate? Alright, so if we go for the lower cheese cost, so we can actually be useful, I'm going to go for a basic damage increase as well. Alright. And now we've already done those. Heavenly Wave. Let's see if we can level up. We can load that up, but we can increase its speed as well. Alright. Now, I'm not personally, I'd never really use the weapons so much, so I'm not going to level that up. At least as much as the others. I also received another gem, didn't I? Yeah, I've got this flawed scholar gem, so I can actually activate that, and that goes in this middle slot here. So the other one is the eye. Nothing goes in the mouth. At least in this version of the Jade. We're into the portal. What on earth have we got to face?
What are you doing out here? You are supposed to be meditating on the amulet and what you have learned for at least another day.
I had a vision. It was very sudden.
A vision? Oh, of course you did. A natural reaction to the great amount of information I have placed before you. It may have something to do with your amulet. Tell me, did you learn anything about the destiny that stretches before you, or what has led you this far?
She said I was the last spirit monk. What does that mean?
Be careful. I do not want you to be misled by sources I cannot anticipate. Your people had warriors by that name. I regret that my actions caused their downfall. 20 years ago, the Empire was mired in drought. Your people revered the water dragon, so their temple of Dirge was the ideal place to ask the heavens for help. But the water dragon governed more than just moisture. The drought was part of the natural order, and not for mortals to alter. The spirit monks denied us access. The Emperor was incensed. He asked me to plan a display of power that would force their compliance. As our armies marched, I realized how wrong we were.
Okay. Did you try to stop your brother?
He could not be dissuaded. I fled with you as the rest of your people were killed. You must discover for yourself what being the last of your kind means. What else did this vision reveal? You are only to retrieve the amulet, learn to place gems in it, and meditate on your future. I don't want you to be distracted.
Trying to control my future. As always.
Master Lee, there's still no sign of her.
What? What is it, Wu? I'm sorry, my mind was elsewhere.
Dawnstar, as I told you, Master. She went missing after Gao's men were discovered in the school. The state of her room suggests some sort of fight took place.
Oh dear. Gao's gone after her.
She is not there.
No, Master Lee. There's no sign of her.
I see. This may prove useful. Thank you, Jinwu. You may go. Your appearance put Gao's disgrace out of my mind, but it would seem that your early exit from the caves has come at just the right time.
Gao. Dawnstar is missing. Where would she go?
I doubt she has come to harm. She is a strong woman, as you know. That doesn't mean you shouldn't search for her. It will be a good measure of your ability. What better way to show mastery over your abilities than to turn them towards helping your fellow student? Seek her out. I doubt she is in the school, and someone would have seen her if she was in the village. You might want to try the surrounding marshland.
I will start right away.
That is good. Time is very important. Here, take some silver. I asked Fendo and the others to stock essence gems in preparation for this day. Hopefully they have done so. You learned in the cave how single gems are viewed as trinkets and used by self-professed healers and would-be sorcerers, but you can unlock their full potential. Make sure you have everything you need when you leave to find Dawnstar. Do not cloud your mind with anything else. When you return, your course will be clear.
And we're saving the game again. We'll gain 250 gold. How much actually do we have? 656. We can get the last ability from Smiley Mountain. Student Lin, you know what's
I
happening.
suppose you are looking... I'm surprised you don't know where she is.
Okay.
Are you sure she isn't off by herself somewhere? She's always been so moody. I'm sorry, but I haven't heard or seen anything odd.
Alright, so she doesn't know anything. Any other students missing?
Everyone's here except Gao, and he has no place here anymore. He seemed to be in a hurry as he was packing, though.
Oh dear, as you know.
Come to think of it, he was muttering threats under his breath. That's just Gao, so I didn't think anything of it.
Okay. How many paths out of the village are
The gate at the center of the village is the only way out. Sometimes boats pass by, but this isn't the season for them.
Alright, so there's only one real way out. Have you any clue where Dawnstar would go?
I have no idea. If her garden or room is disturbed, as Jingwu said, maybe she chased the person who did it. I don't know why she didn't call an alarm, though.
Let's goodbye for now then.
Goodbye. I hope you find Dawnstar. She was always... nice.
Struggling to find a word. Okay. So, Kiermin.
You fought well, and the record is yours. I'm happy for you, and couldn't care less about the record. It was just good to fight again and feel no pain. I'm a bit tender right now, but that's to be expected. I should be in much better shape before long.
Good.
Everyone's shouting that Dawnstar is missing. She's more responsible than most of us, which makes her running off all the more concerning. Wherever she is, I hope that she's safe.
I want to ask about Dawnstar's disappearance.
I'm sorry, I haven't seen or heard anything. Perhaps one of the other students can help you.
Yep, I thought this would be the case. Goodbye for now.
Good luck in your search.
And Student Win.
I've heard that Dawnstar is missing. If anyone can find her, it's you.
I want to ask about Dawnstar's disappearance.
I'm not sure I know anything that will help.
Are there any other students missing?
With the exception of Gao, everyone is here. Come to think of it, he gathered his things awfully quickly after he was expelled.
He's sounding all the more suspicious.
Goodbye. I hope you find Dawnstar.
Smiling Mountain! You know things, because you're Smiling Mountain.
I heard about Dawnstar. Perhaps I can help in some small way. Fendo received some essence gems and passed a few along to me. They may be of use to you.
Well, I should make use of the training you offer. I may not be back for some time.
Let's see what you can learn.
So as you can see, I want this. doesn't cost any gems. They will permanently give me +3 focus, so I will get +2 in every stat, which is useful. Purchase that. So I've got a flawed warrior gem. I've got a flawed scholar gem. So let's get a flawed monk gem to make everything equal. Alright, so we've now got that. We've still got quite a long time to level 3, 4. Select. And there we go. I'm actually going to select it. Like that. There we go, that looks better. Exit. Alright, we need to go quickly to the village. Unfortunately, we don't actually have any more money now. Little bit of a shame, but there's nothing we can do about that. We've got permanent stats instead.
I bet Dawnstar chased Gao away. I bet he ran like a scared goat.
Interesting. There's no sea path. Alright.
I couldn't believe it. He killed him with a single blow and laughed as this poor boy gasped his last.
Oh dear.
You! Gao the Lesser did this. He was dragging some sort of sack and this boy challenged him.
Sea path? Why did he kill children sea
This
path?
brave young man stopped Gao and demanded to know what he was carrying.
Gao just laughed at him and tried to walk on by, but the student challenged him. Gao just shrugged, turned, and killed this poor boy in one blow.
What was in the sack?
I couldn't say. It was awfully large and looked heavy, but I was watching from a ways away. We didn't want to get close to that murderer.
I can understand that.
We hid out of sight as Gao went toward the gate out of town.
Could it have been a person?
Possibly, but we were too far away to say for sure. If you really want to know, go catch that fiend. He was headed for the gate out of town.
If he went towards the gate, maybe I could still catch him.
Gao was in a rush, but you might be able to catch him still.
Be on your guard if you truly mean to pursue him. Gao's mad with rage as this poor lad learned too late.
Gao, you've gone too far. If I find you, I'm probably gonna kill you. And I'm going to laugh whilst I do it.
There you are. I've been hoping you would wander by. I hear your friend has gone missing. So sad. Very sad indeed. More importantly, my stock has arrived, braving roads dangerous with ghosts and bandits. A caravan runner just dropped off a load of supplies.
Hey.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
I just received some new items, a rare delivery that made it through. Some gems that you may be interested in. Have a look for yourself.
So, as you can see, there's these gems here, which allow us to increase our basic skills. So I'm probably going to go for the intimidation one, because that has given us because that has focuses on the body and the spirit, which is my strongest focus. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'm Uban Rascaban. Goodbye.